we've been in business a very long time and built this business on good relationships with our clients, and that's really what it's all about for us. And when we have, people calling that have that type of attitude that, they're just calling to get the best price on a product, it's kind of I find it insulting, honestly. And, I understand it, but I feel that I have to, there's an explanation involved in what we try to do with people.
Well, it's certainly not the best way to start a relationship off, by treating somebody like they should be ecstatic over the fact that you just decided to have a conversation with them.
Right.
I think that's what gets me most often when we deal with this. And obviously we're talking about certain instances. This is not a blanket statement. It doesn't apply across the board. But I've certainly noticed it happening a little more frequently lately than it used to.
Sure.
And again, it tends to be, I think, most of the time somebody that's starting a business and is assuming that their business is going to be the next Microsoft, not that it's necessarily a software business, but they're about to build this huge business, and you're going to be really lucky to get their work, so you better bend over backwards right away, right now, and do everything that you can do for me to earn my business.
Right.
And the reality is 99% of the time it ends up being a project that never even happens, or a business that disappears within the first 6 months or year, or But
I used to relate it to the person or the individual, but really, as you're saying, it's more of a trend. And I think it just has to do with the way that a lot of these things are happening over the internet without personal communication, and that's it's just transferring over to people's behaviors and attitudes in terms of finding someone that can provide a service. Hey, there's the whole internet out there now, so I'm just going to call and try to get the best price on whatever I can. And there are certain businesses that deal in a lot more than price, and that has to be evaluated. Used to just be evaluated by businesses, but I think individuals have to understand that now too.
And I think it's it's not even just a price thing. It's I think you're absolutely right, and you hit the nail on the head, where we have a generation of people that grew up and are growing up not needing to deal with people. Where you look at I would say kind of my generation was the first that I guess kind of started getting to that point where being able to purchase things online and not have to actually deal with a salesperson or go to a store and interact with people, and it really, I didn't grow up that way. I mean, the e-commerce didn't really become anywhere near what it is now until I was probably in college, but you have a generation of people and maybe multiple generations of people now that grew up not needing to interact with other human beings when it came to making a purchase and buying something, and like you said, it's price and and some reviews and things like that, and that's all that they would go off of to make a buying decision. And then you get into the business world where B2B transactions aren't as aren't as prevalent, over just on the internet, when you actually have to deal with a real person and
right.
And work with vendors, and that attitude tends to then just kind of translate and moves forward to the way that people deal with people, rather than just evaluating buying decisions online at their leisure. Hey, YouTube, thanks for watching. If you like this, click on the links for more from the Messengers. Don't forget to visit us online on our website at messengers.blog, and click the subscribe button below and hit the little bell icon for notifications when new videos post. Thanks.